Let's talk about the time value of BizShares. If I were to ask you, would you rather take $1 million now or $1 million in 2 years? Chances are you would say, oh, I want it now. Why? Because you don't know what's going to happen in the next 2 years. You also don't know what the value of that $1 million would be. Now, that thing that made you say, I want this money now, is the time value of money. So we looked at this and we decided that we were going to structure our yield like this. And that's why with BizShares, you have weekly yield, monthly yield, quarterly yield. So if you've been following my series, you know that the weekly yield is given by Biz Credit. The monthly yield is by Biz Yield. And then the quarterly yield is by Biz Bond. And there are various stuff that back this real-world assets. Now, when somebody tells you, oh, let your money work for you, or you already have something you're doing, but you need money to work. This work is in relation to time. How frequently will this money work? At what time will this money begin to generate yield, right? So sometimes when people say, let money work for you, they sometimes don't tell you the time cost to that. In economics, we are taught that cost is not just the price that you pay or the cash that you exchange for whatever item. Cost is also opportunity cost. In other aspects, we also give you the time cost. This is related to time value of money. So we looked at all of this and decided our yield structure has to be different. It has to be different as regards the time value of it. So you have yield that gives you money on a weekly basis. Now, how can you manage this? Let's say in a month or in a quarter, you spend $500 on transportation. You can buy Biz credits with this $500 and get, because one Biz credit is $100. For every Biz credits that you have every week for the next 12 weeks, you get paid $8.67 straight to your wallet for 12 weeks. By the time you multiply this, what you have is $104, right? So let's say you spend $500 on a weekly basis, on a quarterly basis. You can put this $500 to buy Biz credits, and you would get, because you have $500 worth of Biz shares, you would get for the $3.35 paid to you every week. By the time you amortize that to 12 weeks, that's $520. So you can still earn on your normal cost, which is something as cost of transportation, by just buying Biz credit and earning 4% on it on a quarterly basis. So this is one of the way to use time value of money and appropriate it to BizShares and appropriate it to your finance. That can also happen for operational costs for your business that you do on a quarterly basis, that you spend on a weekly. You could just buy Biz credit with it and get the money paid out to you on a weekly basis. So that works.